Hi, this is a demonstration of version 1 of my virtual card table program that I wrote. Now, when you open up the interface, I have two instances open because you'll need two players to play a game. First thing you want to do is change your settings. Change your nickname, your deck. I've included 100 random decks, so you can just pick one from 0 to 99. Change the resolution of your width of your screen. Full screen is disabled. Choose the host, which would be here the IP address of the server you want to connect to, the port you want to connect to, and the password of the server. If you are hosting a server, choose the port you want and a password. You do not need to change the players. Well, it needs to be at least two. Only two are supported. Okay, once you've selected your settings, to host a game, go down here and click Start Local Server. Local server is now online. To join the game, this is set up so that we join our local host. You click on Join Game. Now this will take a little bit of time to load up. You can see now that it says it's waiting on players. What you do now is each player clicks this checkbox, which readies them. When both players are ready, it starts loading the enemy decks. See here, the deck is loaded. There's the deck is loaded. Now the game is started. One of the players has to decide who goes first. Well, both of them will decide. To draw a card, you simply click here. Hover your mouse over a card, it will show you what the card is. The enemy will just see your cards as blanks. Can't tell what they are. Okay, you have your destiny and promotion, and here's the enemy's destiny and promotion. To change them, you lower them. You see that it is displayed in your enemies section here. If I want to show my cards to my enemy, I click this I button. Now my enemy can see all of my cards in my hand. To hide them again, I click the I button again. To move a card into play, I just click on the card and drag it into play. You'll see that it's automatically revealed to the enemy. Unless I put a card into cover first by middle clicking on the card and then I put it into play, then it remains in cover. If I right click on a card, it wounds the card. You can also put it into cover while it's wounded. If I take a card and I drag it here, it discards the card. If I drag a card to the top pile, it annihilates the card out of the game. I can also drag to the top of the discard pile, and it reshuffles the draw pile. It reshuffles the draw pile after doing that. Now let's say I get to expedite request or something, and it says I can look through my draw pile and select a card. What I do then is I right click on my draw pile, which shows me all of the cards in my draw pile. And I will take, I don't know, the Young Guard. Why? I don't know. But I just drag him down into my hand, right click again to close the tray. Now the Young Guard's in my hand, and I can put him out here. If you want to give an enemy a card, as if like they had a card where they took over your ownership, you just simply move it into the enemy territory, and the card becomes theirs. You can sound an alert to notify the enemy that you want them to stop what they're doing and wait for you. You can type a text message by hitting enter or / and typing the text. It has a timestamp. You'll notice if you both join the game with the same nickname, the second person who joins will automatically get an assigned nickname with a number at the end. That's basically it.